Alright, so here's how we're gonna go about this video. Welcome to Merge Tactics. Clash Mini is dead. Um, so we're gonna approach this video like this. We're just gonna go like a quick run through of what Merge Tactics is. We're gonna show some gameplay, and then I'm gonna share my opinions on how I feel as from the perspective of a Clash Mini player, from the perspective as a Clash Royale player, and then from the perspective as a auto battler player. So let's kind of just go through what we're seeing on screen and talk about everything. So the first thing that we have is this rulers tab. So the rulers, you can see there are currently two. One is the Royale King, and you can see it has a Royal Commission as its like ability. And then basically when you have the Royale King set as your ruler, losing grants you +4 elixir. And there are cosmetics that you can upgrade that you get from upgrading. So the rulers are not like power based, they're just cosmetics. And then the second ruler is the Spirit Empress, and then her ability is every merge grants you +1 bonus elixir. So that's pretty cool. And then same thing, cosmetics and everything like that. The card pool. Now there are currently 20, yes, there are currently 20 characters. You can see there's like common, rare, epic, and legendary, gold, purple, blue, and green. They use the levels. Every level increases 2% stats, so it's not massive, but it's a fair amount. Let me plug this in real quick so it doesn't die. You can see every card has like a elixir cost, obviously very different. Pekka's 3 cost, not a 7 cost, so there's those as well. Now, every character has 2 traits or classes. So clan, every trait has an ability. We'll have a separate we'll probably do a video like covering all this information, but basically every character has 2 classes. Once per round, clans rapidly heal and gain bonus hit speed at 50% HP. And then Avengers gain bonus damage with the last women standing gaining double damage. So you can see that. Then there's evolution. So you can tap through on the characters as well. You can see the Valkyrie at normal, the Valkyrie's evolution, and then you can see the Valkyrie in Merge Tactics. So that's pretty cool. And then this is the card pool. Then there's modifiers. The way to get modifiers as you progress through the like trophy road, I guess to call it, you'll get modifiers at each tier, and as you progress, you can see here you'll also gain like cards towards the main game progression. So for people playing the Clash Royale main game, if you play Merge Tactics, you'll get some extra rewards as well. And then you just go through, and then at the very end it has like a global leaderboard and everything like that, much like the ranks and seasons and all that good stuff. So that is like the basic overview of what Merge Tactics is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into gameplay, and then we're going to give our like perception, again, perspective from a Clash Mini player, from a Clash Royale player, and then from an auto battler player. So all right, so here we go. We have a little bit of time. We are starting with Goblin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Goblin machine just so we get the Goblin buff. And now we're just going to, at the start of the next round, we'll just randomly gain a 2 elixir Goblin. So we'll get a Spear Goblin or a Stab Goblin. And this is it. There's no zooming or anything like that. But Goblin Machine's going to blast the Princess into the back. Spear Goblin, very similar to the Clash ability that was in Clash Mini. It just throws a spear at the start, and there is movement, so you can like move around. So you can see right here, we'll get 4 elixir, and then boom, we already have our 2 elixir. So you can see here we have 3. Let's go ahead, let's see what other people are building. You're building knights, you're building that, you're building that. Okay, so let's grab Archer. Let's go for the merge here, and we're just gonna grab the Goblin. So the Skeleton Bomber. Basically, every time you pull a character from the shop to the arena, you're gonna your shop will like reset, so you can't grab multiple, which is interesting. It's like a Interesting twist, I would say. Um, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it just yet, but you can see here, spears that slice through, so it is a thrower. Let's go ahead and shift these, and we do have, so let's go ahead and grab the Mega Knight. Actually going to drop a Mega Knight here. I thought I had 4 elixir, but I apparently do not. Prince is going to charge right onto our Goblin Machine, so the Prince charges like to the closest. Mega Knight's going to slam down and actually get a pretty good amount of damage onto us. But I think we'll be able to win this, I hope. His Mega Knight is pretty healthy, but our Goblin Machine is doing a ton of damage. The UI is not fully clear. I wish I could see like when these characters are like getting their abilities off. We do have another Spear Golem. Let's go ahead and just upgrade that Mega Knight. Let's grab the skeleton, giant skeleton. We're gonna grab the Stab Goblin here, and then let's go 3-star Spear Goblin, and we'll grab this Archer here. And we do have the Goblin Machine, but I can't do anything with it. I could sell the Mega Knight and get the Goblin Machine, but I don't really want to. So we'll just leave that as is. Prince is going to take a ton of damage. Goblin Machine's going to pop off, do some work. Bandit's going to dash through. So I have no idea like when the Bandit's dashing. That's what I mean by like I want to see like when that's happening. So boom, we just take out an enemy right there. And we're going to get another 2-cost Goblin here. It's going to be another Spear Goblin. Let's grab this Goblin Machine. Here we go. Let's sell the Archer. We didn't... Let's go ahead and sell this Mega Knight. Let's throw the Goblin Machine out onto the field. Let's grab the Prince here. We do have that. Let's grab the Barbarian. It doesn't look like we're really... Yeah, let's throw the Goblin in front, because I think we can just kind of, like, we'll take the Prince hit. Yeah, I was going to say, we'll take the Prince hit with that Goblin there. So that was really smart for us to do. We have not seen a Dark Goblin, but I think it's because this player has the Dark Goblin. So if we go ahead and go through here, we can see that this player has a Dark Goblin, and this player had Dark Goblin. Okay, so now we're going to be able to get some Dark Goblins, I think, which would be pretty nice. Let's go. Yep, there it is. So we'll sell that. Let's grab this Dark Goblin. We can go ahead and move our Goblin to the bench. We'll go with the Dark Goblin. Now we have 4 full Goblin buff. Let's go ahead and sell those. We do not have another Goblin, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to roll with this, and 60% chance of gaining a 3 or 4 Elixir Goblin from that like random kind of start that we have. I probably should have put the other Goblin Machine there, but it's not really going to matter. It does have 2 princesses. Our Dark Goblin in the back is going to do some work though, and I think we should actually be able to get the game here. The princess is popping off, the Archer. Oh wow, we barely had HP there, but that is it. Let's go ahead and queue up into another game, and we'll try a different combo there. So let's go ahead and play again. All right, here we go, back into it. Let's see, we're starting with the Barbarian. Let's go Mega Knight, because we'll get the Brawler buff right now, and Brawlers gain bonus max HP, so this is going to be a 30% increase. Let's go with the Mega Knight in the front. And let's see what everybody else is going. So we have a Bandit and Barbarian here. We have just the Royal Ghost. We have Royal Ghost, and Spear Goblin. Okay. So Bandit and Royal Ghost seem to be used so far. So let's keep on this Brawler train and see what we can get with it. Let's go with the Prince here. Let's go Prince. Let's go Barbarian over there. I like this. I think this is good. Let's see. Giant Skeleton is the final Brawler. So this has Knight, Bandit, Spear Goblin, Royal Ghost, Spear Goblin, Giant Skeleton, and then that's who we're fighting. Royal Ghost, Spear Goblin, and Giant Skeleton. Alright. So doesn't really seem like anybody's on the brawler side. So I think we could just do that. 60% for brawlers, 30% for the team. Let's go ahead and, ooh, do I just grab this golden? I think we just grab the golden knight here, because then we'll get the noble buff with the prince as well. So frontline troops will take 20% less damage. So not only are we getting a huge bonus max HP, 30% right now. Once we get the giant skeleton, it'll be 60%. We'll also be taking less damage because of the noble. So frontline troops. So it's not just nobles, it's just all of our frontline troops are going to take way less damage. So that is going to be huge for us right there. So we're sitting pretty good with this noble buff. I think noble and brawler is probably going to be one of the better combos to get. Let's go ahead, and we do have the clan. We could also get the ace, which is like our captain would deal damage. Let's do that. Let's just grab the ace here. And ooh, how much time do I have left? We got 6 seconds. Let's just grab the brawler. I know I said that we were gonna go with the ace with the captain, but I mean the brawler is just too good. I feel like the 4 brawler just getting that extra health is wild. So we're definitely just going to be rolling with that. Look at that. Everybody stayed alive here. I don't think we're going to take a single hit. I think we're just going to be able to completely steamroll this. Let's go ahead and upgrade our prince here. We'll go prince to level 2. You can see it got some extra HP. We have 2600 HP. Yeah. Combat start. So you can tap on the units and it says charges at the nearest target, dealing double damage and pushing back enemies and stunning them for 2 seconds. Mega Knight jumps and strikes the largest group of enemies every few seconds, dealing damage. Its hex radius for 2 seconds. So you can see the prince there is smacking the bandit. He does have the ace buff onto the bandit, but honestly that's not really going to matter too much. Mega Knight's going to slam down and jump right there. And then our prince is just going to be dealing a bunch of damage right there, and that is going to be huge, and we get the takedown right there. That was a quick and easy victory. So now let's talk about my thoughts about merge tactics as a Clash mini player, as a Clash Royale player, and then as an auto battler player. So I'll be completely honest, as a Clash mini player, I'm still a bit disappointed. When Clash mini was shut down, it said it was going to bring the Clash mini experience to Clash Royale. I don't think this is the Clash mini experience. I think this is just more so another auto battler. It's still fun. It's still a good game, but it's not Clash mini, and I don't think it will ever be Clash mini. The thing that made Clash mini and the true Clash mini experience, in my personal opinion, was the heroes and like the team building that you went, like you built your team before going into the match. You picked your heroes. You could choose which upgrade ability they're getting first. You could choose their third ability first. You could choose the second ability first. Like there was different ways to play it. To me, that part of it was like the Clash mini experience as like playing Clash mini. And I'm not getting that in this, right? Like it's literally just like another auto battler. You combine troops, you put them together, and you watch them fight. So it's fine, but from the Clash mini player perspective, I'm a bit disappointed because this is not the Clash mini experience that I was expecting when it was announced that it was going to be put into Clash Royale, bringing in the Clash mini experience. The second thing, from the perspective of the Clash Royale player, this is cool. This is fun. I can get rewards by playing in this game mode for the main game, but it's also a different way for me to like take a break and enjoy playing Clash Royale. Like this, it really does feel like Clash Royale's auto battler. So from that perspective, I think it's not bad. It's fun. I don't know if I'm gonna like be as in love with it as I was with Clash Mini, but like it's pretty fun. It might grow on me. Obviously, it's different as I'm playing this on the developer build and I'm not playing against like fully real people. Maybe once we get it in the live build, I'll be streaming it to experience with you guys live. But I think there's an opportunity where this could potentially be pretty decently fun from a Clash Royale player perspective. From an auto battler, from like a TFT, Dota Underlords, Auto Chess, um, it's not anything super special. Like I wouldn't see this and be like, "Oh my gosh, I have to try this game." Um, as someone like me personally who just enjoys auto battlers, I would try it. I think it'd be pretty fun. I think this is more of a like fun, quick pick up and play game, which is pretty cool. Um, Maybe this would win me over Team Fight Tactics. I do like in Team Fight Tactics how there's a little bit more strategy. This feels a little bit more like, at least as of right now, like early impressions. Maybe I'll feel differently once I play more, but it's like I still don't know what I'm doing yet. Like it's not as intuitive to pick up because it's happening so quick. Like I feel like this like traditional auto battler experience that we're seeing in merge tactics compared to what Clash Mini was, I think this is a little bit more the streamline auto battler and in a shortened time frame that doesn't 100% work. It might feel a little too chaotic for me. Um, but I think only time will tell. So I'm definitely going to give this a shot. I'm definitely going to try to be covering it probably on the channel for at least a few. If I end up really liking it, then we'll just continuously cover it, stream it. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on merge tactics. I feel like it's okay. I'm not like blown away. I'm not falling in love with it like I did when I first saw Clash Mini. But so far, I think it could potentially be somewhat fun. I don't know. I'm still just a bit disappointed that this was the Clash Mini experience we were waiting for, but I'm trying to look at it from the perspective of I want to give feedback to this game mode and try to help improve it. Um, at the end of the day, it sucks that we lost Clash Mini, and this is not a Clash Mini experience. So a bit disappointed in that. But at the same time, maybe there's hope for this to be closer to Clash Mini in the future, depending on the feedback that we give. So I'm gonna go into it with an open mind, as I encourage most of you to do as well. Let's go into playing this game with an open mind and just being able to provide feedback, and hopefully we'll be able to turn this into a really fun game. And I'm looking forward to actually playing with real people once it's live, and we'll take it from there and we'll see how it goes. But let me know what you guys think of merge tactics down in the comment section below. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I'm not gonna rule it out just yet.